Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. How y'all doing? This your boy Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah, today is a somewhat overcast Wednesday, January 14th? Wait a minute, what's the day? 15th, 2020, here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And today, man, we just want to briefly talk about a subject. Hey, as y'all can hear all them notifications, we got them going ham on Facebook. We're actually talking about voodoo. What y'all believe in voodoo? What y'all believe about voodoo? What have y'all been told about voodoo? Voodoo, for me, is a spiritual practice that our elders used to practice. Way before time was even started to be written, there was a thing called spiritualism. Now, our ancient ancestors in Africa practiced this spiritualism where they called upon the spirits of the ancestors and those who created us to help them deal with their problems, to heal them, and actually to help them see how to have victory in war. So they practice spiritualism. Today what you have is called religion. Look at that, I got the little one. Look, oh nice. Oh, come on, girl. Anyway, that's my little girl, that's my little dog there. But anyway, they use this spiritualism to keep in touch with those who created them and their ancestors who went on to the creators. Now, here we are in modern day time. The main religions are divided pretty much into four main religions in the world. You have Hinduism, you have Christianity, you have Judaism, you have Islam. Why is it that every religion that man has created over the last, just say 5,000 years, 4,000 years, 3,000 years, or even 1,000 years, why is it that all those religions take their practices and their principles from voodoo? Think about this. If you're a Christian, how could you not believe that Jesus himself practiced voodoo? When you go back and look at your Bible, they were constantly sacrificing things in the temple unto God. In order for them to please God, something had to die. Literally. Man, the temple, the holiest of the holies, the part where only the priest could go in, just imagine, that was the most bloodiest place on the face of the planet in human history, because all day long, every day, something had to get its throat cut and get burned as a sacrifice to the Creator. So how could you not believe that when the people of Haiti or the people of New Orleans, the people of Shreveport, the people who practice voodoo practice the same principles, but yet we are told that it's evil by those who created Christianity or Islam or whatever? Why is that? Those who control Christianity, Islam, or Judaism, they can't conjure up spells. Let me show you again how I think about this. When that angel came down from heaven and told Joseph, after Mary had Jesus, the angel came, and think about that story. I bet Joseph was shocked. I mean, wait a minute, who baby is that? I'm not that baby daddy, so. But anyway, but when the angel told Joseph to take the child down to Egypt, what do you think Jesus was learning in Egypt? Notice, he practiced not one miracle or did anything till he came back from Egypt. He was learning the religion of our ancestors. Y'all gotta realize Jesus was not a Christian. And if you looked at the sect of Judaism that he was from, they practiced these types of things. We'll do a whole nother show about that. But yeah, they practiced spiritualism. They practiced the African religion, what we know as voodoo. Now, modern day voodoo has this mix in African spirituality plus also Catholicism. That's what we know, but the principles are still true. It's the communication with the spiritual beings, the ancestors, and those who created us and our ancestors. That's what true religion was. Think about it. Jesus practiced miracles But when we do voodoo, when miracles happen in voodoo, they say it's evil. Well, Jesus do the same thing. And they say it's of a God. Think about this. If you don't think magic is real, let's go to your Bible. When Moses came to Pharaoh, Moses threw his staff down, and it turned to a snake. Guess what your Bible says? Through magic, Pharaoh's magicians was able to do the same thing. So that lets you know right there that magic is real. Let me go back to the Saul and the witch of Endor. I mean, when Saul wanted to talk to Samuel, who had been dead for a couple of years, what did Saul do? He went to a spiritualist. They say it was a witch, but he went to a spiritualist. And that spiritualist did what? She called Samuel's spirit back from the grave. So a lot of people will try to tell you that wasn't literal, but wait a minute, why y'all take everything else literal in the Bible? So you have to understand, all your ancient texts speak of a religion that allowed mankind to talk with, to walk with, and to experience the spiritual realm through our spiritual nature. We are a spiritual being as men. But black people, this is just my opinion. I don't judge nobody for their religion, but you ought to start doing your research on voodoo, because I'm going to just be real. 3/4 of us that's claiming Christians, I say 9/10 of us that's claiming Christians, would not be claiming Christians if your ancestors would have never came to America as a slave and been indoctrinated with that religion. Most of us would still be in Africa, tied to Africa somewhere, or tied to the Caribbean somewhere, and we would not probably be worshiping Christianity. Most likely it would have been Islam, but if you keep in practice, if you understand, study, and research, you will see that most black people from the continent of Africa was offered to a form of spiritualism. We call it today voodoo. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. This is a brief subject. I'm trying to make something happen, but y'all tell me what you think. I mean, how could you say that Jesus and Moses and all them did miracles, but when black people do the same thing through their spiritual beliefs, it's called evil? That's an indoctrination. Hey, y'all give me a moment, man. We're going to come back with another video in a little bit. Y'all be blessed.